live on YouTube. Today, live stream is well. I have some explaining to do. Well, turn that down a little bit. Can you still hear me? Anyways, well, another live stream today. We are going to be chatting about Amazing Race. The Amazing Race season 32, episode 1, episode 2. Episode 11, episode 12. I don't know, I really don't know why I didn't do episode 11. I just didn't have time, or I just basically forgot I was going to do it. Kept pushing the date back, kept pushing the date back again and again and again and again and again and again. And it didn't work. And you know what? I was just sitting here today, and I was like, "What am I actually going to do it?" And I'm also late on it, like a challenge episode, which I should do. I'm going to do that tomorrow. So we're going to be coming 2 challenge episodes tomorrow evening as well, and that will be like the last stream before Christmas. And there probably won't be a stream on Christmas. There might be like a Instagram stream or something, and maybe a video. I'm trying to do that. Speaking of videos, the main reason I didn't get to do if I did do one I didn't get this live stream in until after for the last couple days, because I was focusing on a project. Then, the YouTube video that I had to post to my channel so people can watch. So some certain people, you guys may know who you are, can watch it. It's like for school as well. And although I made it unlisted, you guys can't find it. If you can find it, that's good on you. All on you. So good on you. And I actually have a could be a very interesting video coming up after the break, in the new year. But I have to wait until I don't know, the 21st. I have to wait until January to do that type of video. Anyways, let's talk about Amazing Race, because that's what I came here to do today. So, Amazing Race, small technical difficulty on the Instagram site. Anyways, episode 11, they're racing to Manila, and they have to race a lap around Manila. And what the hell? What the hell? Their first challenge is they have to collect this clue from a traffic cop, and it's like in the middle of this very, very, very busy intersection, and what the hell? What the hell? And you know what? Phil is actually kind of getting mad about this aligned thing. He said at the start of the leg, he's like, I'm not sure you guys should be doing this aligned stuff. I think you're gonna have to race on your own. You know that, right? And it was like, yeah, and that's like the first ever time I've ever seen Phil kind of getting a little bit mad, pissed off with the teams. So it's like, oh, good Lord, I don't know if he likes them. Right now, he's kind of getting mad. He's kind of getting mad. And yeah, the next challenge, they have to race. They have to do a lap in here. They have to do a race in heels, high heels. That is. it's not even like a race. It's literally like a lap or something. It's like a lap, maybe even it might have been 3 laps actually, but that was not hard. Then the next challenge, they had to go to this Chinatown in Manila, and they had to go find a lion, a Chinese lion, with a clue inside its mouth. And the way Hung was trying to show ask the cop where the Chinatown or the line where the line was hilarious. By the way, I'm literally just quickly just going into all this. Then the next challenge, we got a force feeding challenge where they had to go collect these. They're going around a park. They have to find these items to go find these items, and then they have to make horse food out of it. And they get to this next challenge, which really seems like a challenge you'd see on like a final leg, but they did. It was literally like they heard 4 sounds across the course of the race, and they have to remember what in the correct order they listened to what the sounds were, and it's like literally like in chronological order. What country did they listen in? It did this. What country did they listen this tune in, and in what order was it? What was the order that the songs were played during the actual course of the race? And people weren't reading their clues again. And then the teams come together: Madison and Riley, Will and James, Hung and Chi, and they're like, "Screw it, we're doing this lines," and then they tell each other. They literally tell each other, and they're like, "Yeah, this is that answer." Hi, Jeremiah. This is that answer. Here's that answer. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. The answer is Trinidad, Tobago, Paraguay, France, India, Cambodia. We're moving on. There, and meanwhile, D'Angelo and Gary are like, what the hell? What the hell? They're like, they just told them. And then so they're all heading up to the pit stop. And all 3 of those teams, Hung and Will and James and Gary and D'Angelo. And they're like, okay. And then they get to the pit stop, and I can see that Phil was just pissed off. It doesn't show on the race, but I could tell he was mad. He was like, oh, come on. This is the first time if an Alliance of 3 made it to the final 3. This was hilarious. And then Gary and D'Angelo just take the penalty. And they almost accidentally had it twice. They were off by 1. Oh my goodness. It was literally so insane. And now let's move on to the final leg where teams were racing to New Orleans, Louisiana, United States. This is like the last leg in this race around the world. And so this, hi Chelsea. So the first challenge of this finale, they have to race. The first challenge, they have to collect 50 beaten necklaces, and they were like, they were gold. They were not only gold but red as well. And then they're like, yeah. And then they don't read their clues again. They're like, oh, we have to get the big beads. We don't need those smaller beads. And it was so clear this whole entire leg that Will and James were going to win this. In fact, this entire race, to be honest, after the 3rd episode, it was clear that Will and James were going to win. It was clear. it was clear, my friend. No, yeah, it was hilarious. So the next challenge, they have to go to this bakery where one person has to try and find a baby inside a small little the babies aren't that big. They're literally like teeny tiny, like this. It's not that large. And they're held in king cakes. And then after that, they have to eat, each teammate has to eat 6 beignets, which, my goodness. And Will had some problems with it. And it was literally like, like I was watching an interview with them with your reality recap, and they were like, it was kind of like the cinnamon challenge, if you know what that is. If you guys know what cinnamon challenge is, which I've never done, it's really bloody hilarious. It's bloody hilarious. And then the next challenge is another roadblock where the person who did not complete the last roadblock had to do this one, and they have to jump off a bridge and get a clue. Which, oh my goodness, James dominated this challenge. Like, he got it first try. Like, all the teams got it first try, and Blazeman's like. The next challenge, they have to roll this massive ball to a warehouse where they have to solve a globe puzzle. Put the contents in the right order, and some of the judges on the Amazing Race are pretty hard. Some of them are pretty easy. This guy was pretty hard because it was like this. These aren't exactly lined up. They're kind of like this. Like that. Like, my goodness. Like, good job on that. And then Will and James end up winning the entire race. They get to the finish line, and Will proposes to James. She's like, "Will you marry me?" Yeah. Like, I saw them winning this race from the third leg. It was quite clear they were going to win. The U-turn Leo and Alana. Then they had so much trouble. It was like, oh my goodness, how are they going to lose? Get overtaken. They were like, what? It was quite clear that they weren't going to get overtaken. It was quite clear that they were going to win. And so the other teams that came in, it was like the first time in Amazing Race history. The production was actually like, oh, who's gonna get the second place, even though the team already won $1 million. And Hung and Chi got second, and Madison and Riley got their third, and there was like this. They were trying to build up suspense. Oh, is Will and James gonna get overtaken? Is Hung and Chi gonna get overtaken by Riley Madison? It was quite clear from the very start of the leg, after a cut to like commercial, after the first time, not after the intro, but like after the first time, it was quite clear that they were gonna be at the back of the pack the entire race. And also with the vignettes, my goodness. Like James and Will and James, like, their production was like, oh, this vignette challenge is so hard. My goodness, it wasn't that hard. Come on, production. And it's quite clear that Amazing Race, I think CBS is trying to get rid of the Amazing Race. What? Like, CBS is trying to get rid of the show. Like, their budget has gone down dramatically from the first season. Like, a couple seasons ago, I can't remember when, like, they were having fast forward. They had to go book lights. Like, oh my goodness, it was so dramatic. And this is the first time there's like been a massive alliance in the game. I personally, out of this so far in the season, well, this entire season, really, I would give this season a out of 10, like a 7 out of 10. Like some of it wasn't that good TV to watch, but I do like strategy. I was happy with the teams who were in the alliance. I do think some teams got overshadowed by the edit. Like I got nothing out of Ishwar and Aparna. Nothing. So it was quite clear they were going to lose the race. It was quite clear that they were going to get eliminated. And Nathan and Cody, who are the first boot switch, I don't care. They didn't get that much of an edit. Same thing with Jerry and Frank, but like they got this very kind of small edit about their store background and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, you know what? You guys can go home. You guys can go home. So I will be doing a full-on Amazing Race review sometime within the next couple weeks. Might be never. Could be in the future. I'm going to be doing a challenge live stream tomorrow evening. Brandon Shu. Like I'm happy with where we are at right now. This show is amazing. I'm happy with where we are right now. So Instagram. So guys, make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like, follow me on Instagram. Radio Ranger 12 for Radio Ranger 13. 2 counts. And leave a nice comment below. Yeah. Anyways, I think I will be doing like an Among Us live stream. Well, no, not live stream. No, I'm not doing an Among Us live stream. Do not get your hopes up. That will never happen. But I think we will. There will be a time where where I might do like a live stream or like not a live stream. I would do some more Among Us videos, but like those will be scattered out. Like I have like 2 Among Us things left. Plus I have like that and that. Plus I have 2 video ideas. One of them could be going up on Christmas. I haven't filmed that video yet. It's like 2, 3, 4 days until Christmas. So yeah. So I don't know where we're right now. I think for the new year, I think we're probably going to continue covering reality TV. Actually, like I have like I'm going to be covering like Hell's Kitchen, Amazing Race Australia. I'll be covering Survivor if there's a new season, Big Brother Canada. I don't think there will be another Amazing Race season next year, except for Amazing Race Australia. So yeah, Hell's Kitchen I'll be covering this year. Tough as Nails season 2, which they filmed in the middle of the pandemic. And like the only reason I'm actually doing this is because I saw Will and James do a thing with reality recaps. Dude, he's insane. And I'm just so happy for them. I've commented on their live streams and stuff like that before. Like I'm pretty happy that they're actually gonna get on Sunday. Their guest is Julie Chen. So I'm excited. I'm gonna be watching that. And so I'm really happy with Amazing Race. Race this season. Okay, it was okay in this season. I feel like the challenges are getting quite easy, to be honest with you. But yeah. Right. We're going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to end it on YouTube first. Bye. Bye, everyone on YouTube. And